Green light, let's get it. I'm the future, I'm in it. Check score, I'm winning. Green light, let's get it. I just win. I'm on 10. Hello, I'm Himothy. I got the recipe. I got the flow. I got the remedy. I know they do. I know they envy me. Feet on the floor. What they gon' say now? We came along from last place. Bottom to top of the fast pace. Out of this surf, I get touchdown. I take a loss, get it back.
No, I did this whole spiel and I was on mute. Leave. Damn.
Doing this.
I was like, I wasn't even look. You know what? I'm gonna rewind. Hey, you're listening to the Urban Sports Scene of Bowie TV Baltimore Ravens pregame show. The Baltimore Ravens are in Cleveland, ready to take on their AFC North rivals in the Cleveland Browns. I'm Wole, and I'm joined by one of the best in the business, founder of Double Take Sports and Bowie TV's Ravens beat reporter Carita Parks. What's good, Carita?
What's up?
What is going on? You see, I had a whole spiel. I said the Cleveland the land. I was in it. Now I had to go ahead and substitute it with something else. All right. Anyway, before we talk about this game, we gotta knock out some logistics. Hey, subscribe to our podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, and other podcast platforms. Just search the Urban Sports Scene. Make sure you subscribe to the Urban Sports Scene and Bowie TV YouTube channels. If you're in the YouTube chat, we accept super chats. Super chats help us support our shows. The super chats will be prioritized over all comments in the chat. Also, join our Urban Sports Scene Facebook group. Just search Urban Sports Scene, sports bloggers, sports podcasters, and sports debates. All right, here's our rundown. Let's get right into it. Carita will provide us with her keys for Ravens victory and drop her her prediction. And then finally, we'll provide some over and under Ravens prop bets. All right, Carita. First off, we always ask this question. What are some of your notable actives and actives for today?
I don't think there's anyone surprising on this list. Rashad Bateman, who we knew he wasn't going to play because
what's his injury?
High ankle strength, hip drop tackle.
Okay. I got to.
Isaiah Rodgers, he was fine for that. It was not called during the game, but he was fine.
It never is though. It never is, which is wild.
Very strange. Justice Hill, he was dealing with a toe injury, so he was already on the injury report. Is out. Marlon, same thing. I say Cooper Rush. I think this is his first time on the inactive list.
Oh wow, okay.
So they have definitely committed to him being the third quarterback.
Okay. Like. Well, I mean, deservedly so.
He definitely earned that one.
Yeah, he earned to be third string. He should be mad. If anybody should be mad at, he should be mad at himself. He earned that. He earned that role. All right, so Carita, we talking about the Cleveland Browns. First off, how do you assess the Ravens' mindset heading into Cleveland? Especially, I mean, you've been there all week, given the challenges they faced on the road this season.
Repeat that question. I'm sorry.
All right, no. So how do you've been with this team this whole week? You know, covering and being out there at camp. I mean, in practice and whatnot. How do you assess the Ravens' mindset heading into Cleveland? Especially this game, have an opportunity to go 5-5. How would you assess their mindset?
I don't think it's that different than the mindset that they've been having. They knew coming out of the bye week that it was going to be an uphill battle, and they've said over and over again, it's almost like every game is feels like a playoff game almost. It's like win or go home in their opinion. So I don't think that has changed much, but it's a divisional game, and those are always tricky because the teams know each other so well. So we can look at the Browns record and be like, oh, I don't got to worry about that. But at the end of the day, they know how to play the Ravens.
Yeah.
So it's still a game that they have to pay attention to. And, you know, from what I can tell, they know that.
Do you feel like this game is could be considered like a trap game? Because the Browns are playing at I mean, they're not one of the better teams in the league. The Ravens are, you know, have reeled off 3 games in a row, right? 3 games. 3 games. Am I tripping? Or was it
Who
four?
the Ravens?
Yeah, they're a 3-game winning streak.
Yeah.
3-game winning streak. So it's easy to kind of feel like we almost there, and we got the Browns. Do you feel like this is like a trap game in a sense?
I don't think that they are taking it as a trap game, but it is one of those games where, and I'm not saying the team would feel like this. I just mean in general, it's one of those games where it could feel like, oh, they got this. It's Dylan Gabriel.
Yeah, exactly.
That kind of thing. But, in my opinion, I've seen the Browns not be that good and still beat the Ravens. So I know that they are capable just because these teams see each other twice every year. They know each other's weaknesses, their strengths. So I think it's always a possibility. Now, I do believe the Ravens are prepared and they know what they have to do, because if they win this game, then they even their record and they're 500, and that gives you even more juice going forward.
Is that talked about during practice about how important it is to get this record even to 5-5?
No, I mean, the Ravens are a very even-keeled team. They know what they need to do. They don't talk about what needs to be done, but they know what they need to do. I mean, I even asked Coach Harbaugh, like, what's the statement that this team has made just coming back from the bye week and winning 3 in a row and being 1 game behind the Steelers at that particular time. And he was very coy.
Yeah.
So that's just kind of how they move.
Yeah, I think it's a big achievement to get to a point where a lot of people. I mean, I had people hit me up like the season's over, like this team ain't. It was so negative, it was so doom and gloom, and look at them now.
Like that for a while.
It was a lot of.
It was just not something you expected, and there were some games in there that really they should have won. So yeah.
Had a lot of people like, because doing these shows, they're like, I know it's tough for you doing these shows because the Ravens, they're like asking me questions. How did it turn out this way for him? I'm like, dude, look, man, Lamar ain't out there. What you think? Like, what you think? But yeah, it's an interesting game. I know a lot of people there. I mean, I feel like this game is for the culture too. A lot of folks love Shador, so they feel like non-Raven fans, they do want they want the Ravens to put belt to, what I can say out on my show. They want to put the Ravens belt to ass in this game. So
Shador can make an appearance this game, but later in
the season, they want that to happen. They want this to further the narrative, the agenda. You know what I'm saying? So Carita, what are your keys for a Ravens victory over the Browns?
I think that they just need to keep doing what they have been doing, especially on defense. Defense has started to take a turn. They're getting turnovers now. So continue to get those turnovers, because those turnovers have been a huge difference maker in the past couple of games. So you need something like that in this game too, especially when you're dealing with a rookie quarterback. You can shake him up a little bit. That brings me to the fact that the pass rush really is going to be key in this game, because with any quarterback, if you put pressure on them, it's going to change how they play the game. But particularly someone who's still trying to learn the NFL and learn the game, you need to pressure him as much as possible. So those two things. And then, I will say offensively, Cleveland's defense is good, right?
They're really good, man.
They're really good. So I don't feel like this is going to be an easy game for the offense. I definitely think they're going to hold Derrick Henry back.
Yeah.
So I think you got to get Keaton Mitchell involved, especially with Justice Hill out. You got to find a way for Keaton Mitchell to lead that running back group until Derrick Henry can get into his groove. Because that's typically what happens. He has to get into a groove. And I'm almost positive the Browns are going to be focused on holding the run game back.
Yeah, I think, all great points. I feel like, looking at this game where, it's just, I feel like it's important for the Ravens not to feel themselves. If they don't feel themselves, I think that this is a game that I think I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it's quite easy for them to win. If they don't feel themselves, if they go into this game thinking like we're going against Gabriel and we're just going like, we're going to do work on that, then it's going to have it can be a certain way because to your point, I mean, yeah, the Browns offense is whatever. It's trash. Their offense is trash, but their defense is so good that it can keep them in the game. And and like anything, you cover this team, you cover football teams in general, in your background, and if you keep a team around, don't matter who you are, they're going to start. I don't care how bad that one side is. If it's, in this case, the offense, you're going to give them confidence, feel like they can beat you eventually. So,
and that brings me to, I'm glad you mentioned that because that reminds me the offense needs to start fast this time. I do feel like in the Miami game and the Vikings
game,
the offense did start slow, and the defense kept them in the game as you want them to. So, but this is a situation where they need to get started fast.
Do you feel like that's more of a thing like being on the road than like because than being at home? Because you do right, they look different.
It's hard for me to say only because I think they only have one game at home. That was with Snoop. Then they've been on the road, and this is since they've been winning. So I'll have to see and pay more attention to that when they get back home. Are they faster at home, or is it saying, are we going to be seeing the same thing?
What's the upbeat on or as like how he's feeling now since the defense kind of seems like they turned the corner?
Well, Coach Harbaugh was always super supportive of Zach Orr regardless. And Zach Orr always handled the adversity very well. And I do mean that because he says he's not aware of what's being said about him because he's not on social media. But even reporter questions, I mean, that could be hard to navigate. And he stood in it every single week and was just even killed. You never saw him get shook. So his energy is still the same. Like he recognizes the improvement, but they're all about consistency, right? It's kind of like that too. Can't be feeling themselves. Like they know they have to keep it up.
Yeah, I feel like I mean, people always say that, but they hear it. Everybody hears everything. It's easy. You don't need social media to hear it. I'm gonna be real. Like you can be off of social media, you still hear it.
Right.
Because you got cousins, aunties, you know what I'm saying? You got uncles.
Telling you, right? Yeah.
They telling you, somebody telling you, your homie telling you, they like, hey, they saying some wild, reckless stuff about you, my guy. Like that's a thing. So it's cool not to have social. You don't have to have social media. I get it. Somebody telling you, you're getting that information one way. So your prediction. What's your prediction for today's game?
I do think that it is a situation where the Ravens should win this game. And I'm going to say that they will win this game if they do everything right and don't make silly mistakes. Because I've seen them lose games against the Browns that they should have won. So as long as they stay locked in using the terminology that Lamar loves to use, they should walk away from this game with a win.
I agree. I just feel like I've watched some Browns games. I got some dudes on my fantasy football team, and I've seen enough. I feel bad. I feel bad for Myles Garrett. Like,
I mean, they should really be able to take advantage of Dylan.
They should really. If they can take advantage of like the quarterbacks they've seen already, like, and granted they've seen something like Green quarterback, like Tua is a veteran, but he's had some struggles, but. Even like I can't compare to
JJ McCarthy. I mean,
JJ, that too.
For a rookie, he's had a pretty good year.
No, even
mistakes in that game.
No, I'm agreeing with you. Like even Tua and JJ are better than Dylan Gabriel. I'm just saying they're better than Dylan Gabriel. I know they're exactly better. Like Caleb Williams is better than Dylan Gabriel. Like all these dudes are better than Gabriel. And if you struggle against, so if you did good, you did really well against those dudes, you should do well against this quarterback. And to your point. Like that's why I asked you about the road thing. It doesn't even matter because they've done it on the road. They've beaten these well, other than like Caleb, the other two in terms of their defense, they've done well on the road too. So they should be fine. I think they'll be fine against Dylan Gabriel. All right, hey Carita, it's time to do some over unders. Your over under Derrick Henry getting 74.5 rushing yards, so basically like 75 rushing yards.
I think he can do that, even though I still think the Browns are going to That's why I don't think this will be a 100-yard game. That's why I think 75.
That's fine.
I think that's a good range.
All right, 75. Okay. Cause they do be keen on. They be pressed to stop Derrick Henry. They be real motivated.
They be real like the team.
Like the Brown. Like I saw the Browns be real pressed. Though I remember last year they were real pressed.
I think they feel like if they stop Derrick Henry, then they stopped the Ravens. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean now since Lamar's back, you can't really do that. So it's cool. I think Derrick Henry's gonna start to get some games. I don't know. Cleveland is tough, so they're a different team. So that one's a hard one. I would normally like my overall. Because my belief in Derrick Henry is so high, I would normally say 100 yards, but that's a hard one though because you're playing against the Browns defense. Yeah, it's a hard one. Over or under, Zay Flowers getting 58.5 receiving yards. I can't believe his yardage.
I will say over because
Rashad
is out and Tez will be up.
I like Tez.
I'm assuming DeAndre Hopkins will get more snaps too. But I feel like it's going to make Zay the main receiver.
Was Tez hurt or Tez was on like inactive, like just that
he
inactive?
Was hurt. So he was hurt and then was on inactive.
Oh yeah, I like him.
His injury kind of set him back a little bit, honestly.
Got you. Because I like this preseason play. He played really well in preseason.
And he had a couple games in the first.
Yeah. He had didn't he have 2 touchdown game this year? He had 2 touchdown game, I believe.
Yeah.
He's been good. He's been good. All right, Carita, man. We're pretty much done. Before we end this stream, how can folks catch you on social media and catch your great content for Bowie TV and Double Take Sports?
Yes, you can catch me on social media at Carita C. Parks. That's my personal handle. You can also catch my Ravens content, in particular on Bowie TV Sports at Bowie TV Sports. And then please make sure that you like and support my platform, Double Take Sports. We are an independent sports media company, so your support matters. So be sure to tune into that at DBL Take Sports across social media, and the website is dbltakesports.com.
Fire. That's dope. Make sure y'all support. All right, be good people, man. Don't be ignorant. Be good people.
Be good people.
Be good people, man. Don't be ignorant. So in the world of ignorance, you know what I'm saying? Are you available to do a post game? Not post game. A recap on Monday.
On Monday.
Yeah, kind of. We're just playing on Tuesday, I think. That's why I wasn't going to try that one. I think y'all play on Tuesday. It's up to you, because I can sleep. I actually want. You know what? I'm letting y'all know. Look. I'm full of this.
I think I would do it on Monday because. I got something. I got a call at 7 though.
I mean, tell me when you want to do it. If you want to do it after, that's fine. Because I'm in the office, so I gotta actually drive. I gotta drive.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not gonna be. I'm getting y'all all the tea with me right now.
I know that I have the press conference for Harbaugh at 2:30, which isn't that bad, but it's the drive home.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be back I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna get situated till probably like 7. Probably after 7, to be honest with you.
I could probably do like 7:30.
7:30? Yeah, I'll be back around that time.
Okay.
If you can do something, just let me know. All right, 7:30. Maybe I give y'all all that. Like I can get y'all behind the scenes stuff. Y'all welcome. Y'all welcome. All right, man. Appreciate Carita as always. She's dope. Doing great work. And actually, actually doing the Wizards tonight?
I am.
Hey, all right. Hey, so go catch the. If y'all
double duty trying to keep up.
She gonna need 2 things, man. That's what I'm saying. That's what's up, man. So let y'all know, man. So she this is the type of reporter y'all seeing right now. Yeah. I'm just letting y'all know. This is the type of reporter y'all seeing right now. Anyway, man, y'all been listening to the Urban Sports saying for ages, Ayedig Deuces. The boy Wole, Carita. We out. Peace. Peace.